poppin'? Y'all haven't spoke to me one-on-one for it's been a minute, huh? Again, if you clicked on this video, that means you want to know how to study for 3 hours straight. You're having problems with studying, you need like method. You know, I know a lot of people say they can only study for 30 minutes at a time. Me being a medical student, I should have the tools to teach you how to study for a long period of time since I study for a living. Correct, that's why you're here. Thank you so much for coming. Let's get into the video. The very first thing that you want to correct is I have one really good technique, and obviously it's at the end of the video. Obviously it's there, you know that, so you can skip straight there or you can just watch the video, because the last piece of advice that I say I think is the most important. So I think a lot of people, when they say like, okay, tomorrow I'm going to study, they say tomorrow I'm going to study and then maybe that's it, right? I feel like the best way is it's like, you have to tell yourself, tomorrow I'm about to study from 12 to 3. I'm going to wake up, do this, and that, and then I will be studying from 12 to 3. It's like if you're done, like imagine if you're at work and after your shift, you're so ready to go home and they say, oh, you have to work a double. You're going to be like distraught. You're going to be like, are you out of your fucking mind? You know what I mean? Because you weren't prepared for that. But say you already knew you were going to work a double the night before. You're just preparing yourself the whole way. You might bring more food. You might do this. Your mental will be prepared to work a double. So it'll be easier when you do it because you're prepared for it. That's the same with studying. A lot of people just wake up one day, then they wake up and say, okay, well, now let me study. And then you don't even know what you're doing for real. So here's what you actually do, right? You say, I'm going to study from this time to this time, right? I usually write it on a piece of paper. I go, okay, I'm going to wake up at 8. From 8, I go straight to studying. But say you want to eat breakfast, whatever, right? 8 to 8:30, I'm eating breakfast. 8:30 to whatever, I don't know what you're doing. You know, shower, then you eat breakfast, whatever it is. And then say from 9 all the way to 1, I'm going to be studying. You know what I mean? My bad. That was terrible math. From 9 all the way to 12, I'm going to be studying. And the next part of this is, you know, don't just say I'm going to be studying. Maybe if you only have one thing you want to study, or one piece of homework, one piece of thing. Maybe like if you only have one item, one piece of material that you'll be going over, then you can just say I'm going to study. But more than likely, it's going to be a multitude of things. It's going to be a multitude. You have to do this, this, and that, right? So write it down. From 9 to 9:30, I'm going to be doing this piece of homework. From 9:30 to 10:30, that's when I'm going to study this. You know, write down exactly what it is. And this is good because it'll keep you in line. One thing that I think is really bad is people will say, okay, today I'm going to study. And since they give themselves the whole day to study, now it's like you spend 30 minutes, it's like, okay, well, I have the whole day, I chill. So you might chill for an hour, you know? And that's terrible because now you're just wasting time because you think you have the whole day, and it took you 6 hours to do 3 hours worth of studying when you could have been and done something else, you know what I mean? I think it's imperative to almost put yourself like under pressure in a sense. And what I try to do, the times I study best, the times I do the best work, I promise it's like, I'm studying and then they're like, oh, I'm going out in the next 2 hours. I have to go do something in the next 2 hours. So then it's like, oh, I have like almost like, you know, fire on me. It's like, oh, I really got to get this done, you know? And I promise you would think that, oh, wouldn't you work? You would rush and it's not as efficient. And maybe that can happen, but for me personally, it just kind of makes me, you know, dive a little deeper into the bag. I don't know. I just like work faster. And usually when I work faster, it's usually more efficient too. I feel like it's more efficient. Like I'm usually cutting like straight to what I need to do. You know what I mean? So I think if you can that's a little hard to like have something really planned because you can't really fake that. Like it's like, oh, if you do have something, that'll help. But regardless, putting yourself under that time crunch will really help you understand like, okay, I have to get it done now because I need to do this at this time and this at this time. And then that at that time, you get it? So it's like you kind of know what's next. And once again, it just adds to it. Preparation. You see how I do that? Exactly, yeah, it all makes sense. All right, another big one. This might be the biggest one. No cap. Yeah, this is the biggest one. I mean, like everything comes back to like just like childhood shit for real. You're a kid, right? Parents tell you to wash the dishes or whatever the case. Man, hold on, I'm gonna be back. Camera finna die. Hold on, y'all. Parents say you have to do the dishes, blah, blah, blah. You have this lackluster attitude, you don't want to. All it does is make the experiences 10 times worse. What I learned when I was a kid, I was like, fuck yeah. Like, maybe I didn't learn when I was a kid, but you know, like, basically you get what I'm trying to say. If you can change your mindset to be like, you know what, nah, studying isn't even a bad thing. I'm about to go gain knowledge. I'm finna learn. Learn so I can do well on my test. So once you change your mindset towards, you know what, this is a positive experience that's gonna happen. I'm about to do this. I'm finna enjoy it. I'm not just finna do it to do it. I'm finna enjoy this. And I'm gonna enjoy my day for the rest of it. Because I'm not gonna study, you know, unless you are a medical student, then maybe you are studying the entire day. But, you know, like, more than like, you don't have to study for more than 3 hours a day, or even not that, you know, maybe it's just 3 hours a session. So All you gotta do is tell yourself like, yo, I'm finna do this, and I'm finna do it well. I'm not gonna bullshit. I'm finna do it well. I'm gonna be proud of myself after. I'm gonna have a good time. Like, don't be thinking, oh, I can't wait till 3 hours is up. No, think, I can't wait till I know this information. You know, that's the best way to do it. I can't wait till I answer all these questions right. Like, that's gonna be the fun part. You know, that's how you want to study. You don't ever want to. You want to always stay in the present, and that's really anything like. But you want to stay in the present. You want to. I know it sounds crazy, but enjoy what you're doing. Like, you're studying, but you might as well enjoy it, right? Enjoy it to as much as you can. So that's another big thing. Is that everything? It can't be everything. Change mindset, happy thoughts. For studying, avoid. It depends. Like, if you're doing practice problems, I say be with friends. But if you're not doing practice problems, I say avoid study groups. I know that's crazy. If you want to study, bro, avoid study groups. Let me tell you, I know it's lit because it's like, oh, my friends, you know, everything's better with your friends. Have you ever gone to work out with your friends? We do 3 workouts in 3 hours. It's ridiculous. We have an amazing time, though. Can't wait. We have an amazing time. But, you know, you just aren't as productive because y'all are having such a grand time. And you shouldn't have that much fun when you're studying. You're getting better. When you're working hard towards something, you shouldn't have that much fun. You should just enjoy the process. But it shouldn't be, like, laughter fun. You know, like, ain't shit funny because you really don't know the information yet. You get me? Like, nothing's really funny right now. That's a really big one, I would say. Avoid study groups. They can help. And if you are going to do a study group, please limit it to 1 or 2 people. 5-person study groups, no work is getting done. No work is getting done in a 5-person studying group. Y'all having a blast though, man. Memories for life for sure, but no work is getting done. That's a really big one. Oh, this is a really good one. Whoa, see, I'm so happy I remembered this, bro. Because I didn't write that, but I just remembered it type shit, you feel me? I'm playing. But this is a really good one. So, when you're studying, I think, I was telling my friend because he was, like, you know, he was trying to study more shit like that. And I was telling him, I was like, you know, when it comes to studying, it's not that people don't. A lot of times, I don't think when it comes to hard work in general, I don't think it's because people are too lazy or they don't want to work hard. Sometimes it is that. I don't think it's usually that when it comes to studying. I think the problem is you start studying, and what are you doing? You're studying biochemistry, biology, some confusing ass topic. Like, in life, I think people do want to work hard. In anything they do, I think they do want to work hard. I think a lot of it is, I don't know where to start. I don't know where to go because I don't understand this. Whenever I'm studying, whenever I'm doing like my anchor and everything, and I start to not understand it, I start to dissociate from it. I'm like, I don't even get this. I start leaning back like this, you know, like I start leaning back like I can't relate to this at all, you know? Those are the things that really break your concentration when it's like, oh, I don't understand this. I don't get it. And for those moments, do not spend time on that shit. Do not spend time on that shit. That is what I'm here to tell you right now. Anytime I don't get it something, like there are 1,000 times where I'm going over something, I don't understand this whatsoever. I could spend another hour trying to understand it, and maybe that actually might help towards understanding this one topic, right? But after that hour, will I really feel like studying more, doing another 2 hours? No, I'm gonna be like, I think I have it. I don't even know if I really understand it because it's just me, but I think I got a little knowledge. Let me take a break. A break turns to a movie. All of a sudden, I'm on FaceTime with my friends and I don't care anymore. You know what I mean? So the biggest thing with that is once you see, oh, this is confusing, I don't get this, write it to the side, skip that part. If that is all you're studying, then literally be done. And you know what you do? Towards the end, after you're done studying, then go back and try to learn it. And if you can't, that's fine, because then guess what? You can ask a friend. That's perfectly fine. Going to a friend to ask them one question or one topic, that'll take 20, 30 minutes, is perfectly fine. Study groups is a problem because, trust me, you're going to be laughing. You can go to a friend. You can go to YouTube. You can go to a professor. And then you will know for a fact that you know these correctly. And, you know, make sure your friend is smart. You'll know the fact that you know correctly. And guess what? That one topic didn't impede your studying. That's the most important thing. So, as you can see, we're coming towards the end of the video. I have one really good technique. Now you're at the end of the video. You made it this far. I just want to congratulate you because you're gonna, help yourself. You're helping me help yourself. Help you help me. I don't even understand what I said, but anyways, subscribe, like, comment. It gets annoying for me to say, so just do it. It gets annoying for me to say. What's it called? But yeah, this is the last piece of advice. I know it sounds stupid and may sound silly, but studying truly is an art. Just like anything in this world. Throwing a frisbee is much harder than you would expect, or there are levels to it. You know, just like studying, there's levels to it. Anything in life, I don't care if it's folding clothes, there are levels to it. And yes, it is an art, it is a craft. How do you become better at this art, at this craft? You do it for longer without giving up because you're not doing it well, or you're messing up, or I can't study for more than an hour, it's just so tiring, I'm tired. Try again the next day. Oh, I can't at 30 minutes, I have to. Put a 5-minute break if you have to. Try to get that out. These are steps to help you stop these breaks so you can do 3 hours straight and be done. But studying is an art. If you haven't, if you can only study for 10 minutes a day, then no, I don't expect you to study from 10 to 3 hours today because of these things. But maybe you can do 10 to 45 minutes, 10 to an hour. You know what I mean? So understand studying is an art, and don't be discouraged because, oh, I'm too tired, I can never do it because everybody else can study as long as they blah, blah, blah. People say they study long, who knows if they're even really studying, So studying is an art. It's a craft that you need to build your stamina, you need to build your, just like anything, you have to build your way up there. So don't get mad if you're not at level 10 when you started at level 0. Just try to get to level 1. And then what's the next level? Level 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what I mean? But yeah, so I just said that. Don't be discouraged. Like, studying is cool. It's nothing crazy. Keep a positive mindset, You're learning more information, you're getting smarter, you're helping yourself help yourself. Besides that, love, 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 love. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, obviously, and yeah, that's it.